Hey guys and girls, it's Dylan, and today we are talking fats. Another misunderstood macronutrient or nutrient or food group, and we're going to be creating some clarity around fats today, dispelling some myths, and basically telling you to eat fat. Let's get straight into it. So, fats. Believe it or not, fats don't make you fat, guys. Despite the name, they are essential for health, for optimal health. And I mean, why are low-fat diets so popular? And the reason is because fats are very energy dense, and we'll get into that again in one of the following slides. But they are more than twice the energy content of carbohydrates or protein. So it's pretty amazing to understand. 30 grams of fats will give you probably about 100 grams of carbohydrates, basically, will give you the same energy content. So you can see how lowering a fat intake or opting for fats would put you into or keep you in what's called an energy deficit, so keep you in a fat loss state. But is that the smartest thing to do? Probably not, because we are big advocates for eating good protein sources regularly throughout the day. So first of all, you're going to be getting fat from the meats that you eat. And as well as with that, fats are just good fat sources, smart fat sources are optimal for health in many different ways. So when you're talking fats, you've got to sort of talk about cholesterol. It is a bit of a myth in terms of the fact that it's wrongly accused and that there is huge money in pharmaceutical companies in statin drugs, which is like cholesterol lowering drugs. Basically, the reason why cholesterol has such a bad name is because it is an anti-inflammatory. It is something that it's essentially like the firefighter of the body. When there's inflammation, when there's something bad going on in the body, with people having heart disease, there will be a lot of cholesterol evident. Okay, so when there's cholesterol, the reason why cholesterol got a bad name is because they studied all these people that had died from cardiovascular illnesses, and the one thing they all had in common was high amounts of cholesterol. Now it's been wrongly accused. Like I said, it's like blaming a firefighter for putting out a fire. All right, so don't be afraid of egg yolks. The natural fat sources are actually extremely good for you. Cholesterol is a vital nutrient. It's essential in hormonal production. So don't avoid it, because there's too many reasons not to. As I keep banging on just now, fats are essential for optimal health. And I mean, that's basically the basics of fats. So fats are vital for hormonal production, like I just said, especially cholesterol. Transportation of vitamins, so these are fat-soluble vitamins and nutrients around the body. So we're talking vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and K. So it's like your hair, your nails, your skin. Vitamin D's uptake is extremely important as well. If you're eating a low-fat diet, you'll see people have like drier, scalier skin. Is just one thing that stands out to me. There's many other things, but fats, like I said, they're essential for transportation of all these vitamins and minerals. So fats are extremely slow to digest as well. When you look at like a protein or a carbohydrate, they're quite rapidly digested, whereas a fat, they're very slow digesting. Basically because they're very energy dense. Now, if you eat like a carbohydrate meal that's really quite high GI, you'll digest that pretty quickly and you'll be hungry again pretty soon. Now, if you eat a fat source, it'll be slower to digest, might keep you fuller for longer depending on how much you eat, but at the same time, you've got to understand that the volume will be a lot less, so it won't actually fill you up as much. All right? So not all fats are equal. Just like any of the macronutrients, not all carbohydrates, not all proteins are equal. But we want to be aiming for a mix of fats. So you don't just want to be eating the same things over and over. We want to aim for natural saturated fats, with a majority of our fat sources coming from poly or monounsaturated fat sources. So talking plenty of nuts, plenty of fish, plenty of fatty fish. Even animal fats are good. It's the man-made fats that you want to be avoiding. Stuff like margarine. I can't remember all the other oils that you'll see. The reason why you should avoid palm oil is to protect for wildlife protection means. So, but yeah, basically, man-made fat sources are what you want to be avoiding, and use the macro calculator below. Again, guys, it's really, I keep banging on this, but your macros are set. They're not a limit of what you should eat under. They're a guide as to the amount you should be eating. So eat the amount. That's that we give you there. So as I said earlier, a gram of fat will equal 9 calories. 100 grams of fat will equal 900 calories. So you can already see like why lower fat diets would be popular. So basically, because they have more than double the amount of energy in them. Yes, you can utilize fats as energy for your muscle and brain. But it's a lot longer process to break it down to get to that stage. All right, guys, so that's basically everything you need to know about fats. They don't make you fat. They are essential. We utilize the perfect amount for you to have optimal hormonal production and health benefits.